Hey guys, come on downstairs. It's New York Knicks franchise episode 18. In this episode, we're doing year 2, games 3 through 9. We'll start out with game number 3 against the Toronto Raptors. The Knicks at 2-0, the Raptors at 0-1. We get this one underway here in the fourth quarter with the Raptors leading by 4, 89 to 85. And here is Powell in the right corner, hits the 3 to give the Raptors a 7-point lead. 96-86. Raptors lead. Ntilikina on the right side. Gets into the paint. Drops it to Greg Monroe with the left hand off the glass. Cuts the lead to 8. And here come the Raptors up by 10 now with 2:47 to go. And the Knicks have it. Down on the block to Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez waiting for traffic to go through. Hernan Gomez spins baseline. Reverse it up with the left hand. Beautiful shot by Willie Hernan Gomez. 108-100. Raptors with the lead with 1:10 to go. DeRozan brings it across, guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Looks like the Knicks may suffer their first loss of the season. Here's DeRozan. Step back, shot from the left side. Rattles it in. And the Raptors go on to win 112-100. DeRozan had 36 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Greg Monroe with 12 points, 7 rebounds for the Knicks. Knicks shoot 54% on the day, yet they fall by the score of 112-100 to Toronto, north of the border. Game number 4, back home at Madison Square Garden against the Boston Celtics. And even though the Celtics are 0-2, they still have our number. We do not know how to deal with the Celtics. We are down by 31 points right here with 9:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Marcus Smart brings it up for the Pistons. This one is academic. The Celtics are going to win this and drop us to 2-2. The shot from the left side is good by Kyrie. 102-71. Here is Smart again with 9 minutes to go to Horford. Horford's going to hand to Kyrie around the screen, and he is going to get all the way to the lane, float it high off the glass. 104-71. Celtics lead. And here is Marcus Morris. Morris guarded by Porzingis. Morris holding, Porzingis all over him. Gets it back to the corner to Al Horford for 3. And that one goes down. Everything falling for the Celtics in this one. They shoot 59% on the game. 11 of 25 from downtown. And outscored our bench 52-31. And we fall 121-90. A 31-point loss to to Boston at home in New York. A very difficult game for the Knicks. And our record falls to 2-2 as we head on the road to take on the Detroit Pistons, who are 3-1. Reggie Jackson and the Pistons, their only loss so far this season has been to the New York Knicks in our home opener. We lead by 6, 7.5 minutes to go in the game. DeLon Wright with it on the left side to Sefolosha. Sefolosha holding, looking, comes around the screen of Saric. He's going to drop it back to DeLon Wright for the 3 from the right angle, and DeLon hits it. 95-86, New York with the lead. Here's Reggie Jackson, guarded by Wright, around the screen of Marvin Bagley. Jackson looking into Bagley on the block, gets it to him. Saric on his back. Bagley step back, fall away. Very tough shot with the left hand. Marvin Bagley hits it. 98-90. Knicks lead. Dario Saric backs it out. 4:49 to go. DeLon Wright holds at the top of the key. Saric comes to set the screen. DeLon Wright around it. He is stopped there. Back out to Saric, over to the right side, Sefolosha for 3, and it is off the back of the rim and in. Knicks lead by 11. Now up by 6 with 1:25 to go. Patrick Beverley has it for the Pistons. Beverley to the top of the key, hands to Drummond. Drummond over to Bradley. They're looking down on the block to Bagley with Porzingis guarding him this time. Bagley is going to shoot, and he misses, but Drummond is there with the rebound and the goaltending on Greg Monroe. And it's 105-103 now. Knicks lead by 2 with 21 seconds to go. Here's Patrick Beverley. Another barn burner here between the Pistons and the Knicks. Down on the block again to Bagley. Bagley, turnaround, fall-away shot from the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. And the Pistons have to foul him. And the Knicks win 106-108. Marvin Bagley had 20 points, 10 rebounds. And Dario Saric with 18 points, 6 rebounds, an assist and a steal for the Knicks. We outscore them 40-34 in the paint. Our bench outscored them 61-28. Great day from the Knicks bench. We shoot 48%, 13 of 30 from downtown. and we stay above, or we get back to above 500 at 3-2 as we head to the road against the undefeated Washington Wizards. Greg Monroe holding now. Wizards lead by 11 with 7:40 to go in the game. Over to the right side to Porzingis. Porzingis back to Tim Hardaway Jr. Tim Hardaway Jr. into the paint, over to the corner. Ntilikina, three contested, off the back of the rim, rebounded by Zach Randolph. He'll get it out to John Wall. John Wall across midcourt for the Wizards. 11-point lead for Washington. Otto Porter, three from the left angle, it goes down. 86-72, John Wall now, guarded by Ntilikina. Wall over to the left side to Porter. Porter hands to Wall. Wall, crossover, down the lane, and he dunks it home over Greg Monroe. A quick first step by John Wall, 88-72, with 5:27 to go. Bradley Beal at the top of the key, guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Beal to Zach Randolph. Zebo holding. He's going to hand it to John Wall. Dribble handoff. Oh, here is Wall. Going one-on-one with Ntilikina. He raises, pump fakes. Fall-away shot is good. Tough shot by John Wall. And the Wizards are under control here in Washington with a 102-78 victory. Bradley Beal had 25 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and a pair of steals. Dario Saric with 13 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Solid game for Dario Saric off the bench. The Wizards with 30 assists to 17, a big factor in the game for them. So we sit at 3-3 heading into game number 7 against the San Antonio Spurs. In the fourth quarter, Kawhi Leonard gives the Spurs an 11-point lead, and now they lead by 16 with 2:35 to go. Kawhi Leonard again, guarded by Cephalosha. Kawhi Leonard holding. Kawhi around the screen from Aldridge. Kawhi is going to step back and hit the little fadeaway from 10. And the Spurs lead by 18. They go on to win by 21. Seth Curry for San Antonio had 24 points, a rebound, 5 assists, and 4 steals. Porzingis with 19 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a steal for the Knicks. And the Spurs basically beat us in every category. They shot 59%, the same that the Celtics did. Our defense has got to get better than that. We can't give up those shooting percentages and expect to win games. So game number 8, we sit at 3-4. We are under 500 for the first time here in the early season. We lead the Suns here in the fourth quarter with 9:15 to go, 75-72. DeLon Wright down the lane to Porzingis. He lays it in off the glass, and we lead by 5. Here comes Eric Bledsoe for the Suns. Back at MSG, back with our normal court. Here is Booker over to Jackson. Jackson, 3 from the angle is good, cuts the lead to 2. 4-point game now. Knicks over the Suns. The Suns made the playoffs in our last season, but fell in the first round. I think it was to the Rockets. 84-78, Knicks with the lead. Here is DeLon Wright with 6:50 to go. Cross-court pass to Cephalosha, and Cephalosha is going to back it out to Porzingis at the top of the key. To DeLon Wright, into the corner to Courtney Lee. He pump fakes back to Porzingis. Porzingis with 7 on the shot clock. Down the lane. High floater. No good, but it's rebounded by the littlest guy on the court, DeLon Wright, with the rebound put back for the score for the Knicks. It's a 4-point lead for New York with 1:50 to go. This one's coming right down the stretch. Eric Bledsoe holding at the top of the key over to the right side to Booker, and Booker steps in and hits the shot from the elbow. It is a 2-point game with 1:30 to go. Ntilikina guarded by Bledsoe over to the left side to Cephalosha. Cephalosha is guarded by Booker. He's going to set something up with 6 on the shot clock. Over to Ntilikina, down on the block to Porzingis. Left to right, across the lane with the right hand up and in just before the shot clock expires. And here are the Knicks with a 2-point lead, 92-90. Less than a minute to go. Porzingis, 3 off the back of the rim. It could have maybe put the game away there. But here come the Suns. Here's Jackson. Josh Jackson all the way down the lane. Lay it up and in, and we are tied at 92 with 32 seconds to go. Ntilikina will bring it up with the Knicks. They don't call a timeout. They're just going to go. Porzingis comes to set the screen with 25 seconds. Ntilikina down the lane. Lay it up and in. He gets all the way to the rack. 94-92. Knicks lead with 22.4 to go. The Suns call a timeout. They will advance it. Here is Devin Booker. Hands to Bledsoe with 17 seconds. Down. Off the backboard. They try to throw the oop, but Booker has it. and he hesitates and then lays it up and in. We are tied at 94 with 10 seconds to go. Here's Ntilikina, 7 seconds. Knicks can hold for the last shot and the win. Over to the corner, Porzingis for the three, off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound, no good by Sefolosha. We are headed to overtime. Knicks lead by 3 in overtime. Back to Jared Dudley, and Dudley hurts his former team with the triple. Knicks leading by 3 now with 2.5 minutes to go in overtime. Ntilikina drops it back to Dudley. He pump fakes the three over to the left side to Sefolosha. Sefolosha down the lane. He has it stripped. Devin Booker has it. Booker is going to drop it underneath to Marquise Chris for the alley-oop dunk. 199. Knicks with the lead. 1 minute to go in the game. Well, here in overtime, Tim Hardaway Jr. around the screen of Greg Monroe. Tim Hardaway Jr. all the way down the lane, goes glass, 102-99, and the Knicks hold on to win it, 102-101. Porzingis, 24 points, 11 rebounds. Eric Bledsoe, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. Porzingis also had 3 blocks, are your players of the game. So the Knicks, 102-101 here in game number 8. We get back to 500 at 4-4. Our bench outscored them 49-28, and we head on the road to Denver to take on the Nuggets in game number 9, and the Nuggets are blowing us out here on the road by 20 with 8:40 to go. Ntilikina into the corner to Michael Porter Jr., and he hits the 3 from the right corner. We have cut the lead to 12 now, off the back of the rim. Knicks with a furious comeback here in the fourth quarter. Ntilikina down the lane to Greg Monroe. Score it, count it, he is fouled. And the foul is on Jokic. Greg Monroe with the left-handed layup on the right side of the rim. And he will go to the line to try to cut the lead to single digits. His free throw is good. It is a 9-point lead with plenty of time left. Now 1.5 minutes. Ntilikina at the top of the key around the Greg Monroe screen. Ntilikina under the hoop, whips it back out to the corner to Courtney Lee, and he hits the 3. 99-93, Nuggets with the lead. 1:10 to go. Here's Wilson Chandler. Chandler looking down on the block to Jokic. Jokic against Greg Monroe. Hook it up with the left hand, no good. Good defense by Monroe on the interior. Here's Ntilikina. Ntilikina back to Porzingis. Porzingis to cut the lead to 3, and he does. 99-96, Nuggets lead. Less than a minute to go. Kenneth Faried over to the left side. Knicks need another stop, and they will have a chance to tie the game with a 3. Faried to Chandler. Nuggets staying out on the perimeter. Here is Harris. Gary Harris with the step back on Lee. Lee gets back on him. Harris with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Has to shoot from the elbow. Porzingis is there for the rebound, and Porzingis is going to go the other way. 28 seconds. Here's Ntilikina. Knicks can tie it up with a 3. What a crazy comeback for New York. Ntilikina to Porzingis. He pump fakes. Drives, kicks it out to the corner. 3 for Courtney Lee, and it's off the back of the rim. And the Nuggets rebound it. We have to foul them, and they end up winning 101-96. So the comeback falls short. Bojan Bogdanovic, 26 points, 5 rebounds for the Nuggets. Michael Porter Jr., 16 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. So it looks like Michael Porter Jr. could flirt with triple doubles here in his rookie season. 16, 10, and 5 for the Knicks. So we fall to 4-5 here in this 9th game of the season, and that's where we will end this episode. Episode number 19. We will try to go through the same amount of games or so to get deeper into the season here on New York Knicks Franchise. At that point in episode number 19, we will take a look at the rest of the league standings and get up to date on that, as well as maybe some player statistics as well. Here on Mama's Basement, New York Knicks Franchise.